Jai Gurudev and Namaste, and thank you for joining us today. It's a privilege to speak with you about the Gayatri Homam, a powerful Vedic ritual that is often performed at the Pratap Ganpati temple at the Art of Living Gurukul, particularly in the presence of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji. To begin, could you explain the significance of the Gayatri Homam, especially in the context of the Art of Living community? Jai Gurudev and Namaste, and thank you for this opportunity. The Gayatri Homam is one of the most revered and powerful rituals in the Vedic tradition. It involves chanting the Gayatri mantra, which is a prayer to the divine light of wisdom and knowledge, invoking uh, spiritual illumination. This ancient practice has been passed down through generations, and its benefits are vast both spiritually and scientifically. At the Art of Living Gurukul, the Gayatri Homam is performed with utmost devotion and dedication. His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji has often emphasized the importance of this ritual in uplifting human consciousness. His presence during the Homam magnifies the experience, bringing a higher energy to the gathering. He often explains that the Gayatri Mantra brings clarity, peace, and strength to those who chant it, and in group settings, it creates a powerful field of positive energy that spreads beyond the individual present. That's a beautiful way to explain its significance. Now, we know that the Gayatri Homam is not just a spiritual practice but also has several scientific benefits. Could you shed some light on the scientific effects of this ritual and the chanting of the Gayatri Mantra? Absolutely. There has been increasing interest in the scientific community regarding the effects of mantra chanting, including the Gayatri Mantra. Scientific research has shown that chanting has a profound effect on both the brain and body, leading to measurable physiological and psychological benefits. One of the most well documented effects is the reduction of stress. Studies have shown that chanting mantras like the Gayatri Mantra activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps counteract the body's stress response. This leads to a reduction in cortisol, the stress hormone, and promotes relaxation. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Psychology found that regular chanting of mantras can significantly reduce anxiety and depressive symptoms. Furthermore, chanting the Gayatri Mantra can also improve brain function. Research has shown that repetitive sound vibrations from chanting can enhance brainwave activity, particularly in the alpha and the theta ranges. These brainwave states are associated with relaxation, creativity, and deep meditation. A study in Neuro Report found that participants who chanted mantras exhibited increased levels of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that regulates mood, sleep, and appetite. This effect contributes to a sense of well being and calm. Another interesting scientific angle is the concept of sound frequencies. The Gayatri Mantra produces specific frequencies that are believed to resonate with the body's energy centers or chakras. These vibrations can have therapeutic effects on the body, improving both physical health and emotional balance. It's amazing how ancient practices are being validated by modern science. You mentioned the collective chanting in a group setting. How does this group dynamic enhance the benefits of the Gayatri Homam? The group dynamic plays a crucial role in amplifying the effects of the Gayatri Homam. When people chant together, the collective energy generated is far more powerful than individual efforts. This phenomenon is supported by a principle known as entrainment, where the brain waves and energies of the individuals aligns with each other, creating a synchronized vibration. In simple terms, the more people chanting together, the more the collective energy builds up. Scientific studies have shown that group activities like chanting or singing can reduce blood pressure, improve heart rate variability, and lower stress. For example, a study published in the Psychology of Music found that participants in a group chanting session had significant improvements in mood and reductions in anxiety. Additionally, group chanting leads to the release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This promotes feelings of trust, empathy, and connection among participants. The social benefits of chanting in a group, such as a sense of belonging and shared purpose, can lead to long term emotional healing and increase resilience to stress. The presence of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji during the Gayatri Homa adds another layer of energy to the practice. His teachings and energy have a unique effect on the collective consciousness, elevating the spiritual experience. Gurudev's presence helps create a space where the individual and collective energies align perfectly, enhancing the overall impact of the Humam. That is fascinating. You also mentioned the use of fire in the Gayatri Humam. How does the element of fire contribute to both the spiritual and scientific aspects of the ritual? Fire plays a very significant role in the Gayatri Home. In Vedic traditions, fire represents purity, transformation, and the offering of one's intentions to the divine. When we offer ghee, herbs, and grains into the fire, we symbolically purify these offerings and send them as prayers to the universe. Scientifically, fire has its own unique properties. It produces negative ions, which are beneficial to our health. Negative ions, commonly found in natural environments such as forests or near waterfalls, have been shown to reduce stress, improve mood, and enhance overall health. When performing the homam, the fire helps purify the surrounding atmosphere by releasing these ions, which in turn enhances the mental and emotional state of the participants. Fire also has a purifying effect on the body. The heat generated by the fire can stimulate circulation, promote relaxation, and even assist in the detoxification process through sweat. Symbolically, the fire represents the transformation of the negative into the positive ions, burning away impurities and promoting spiritual growth. It's incredible how the elements work together to enhance the overall experience. Finally, for those who wish to incorporate the Gayatri Home into their lives, what advice would you give to begin the practice and experience its long term benefits? The key to benefiting from the Gayatri Home is consistency and sincerity. I would recommend starting by chanting the Gayatri Mantra every day, even if for just a few minutes. Over time, you can gradually increase the duration of the chanting and incorporate it into your daily routine. The Homam itself is typically performed in a group setting, but even individual chanting can bring about significant benefits. One important aspect is the intention behind the chanting. The Gayatri Mantra is not just about reciting words, it's about invoking divine light and wisdom. Approach the practice with a pure heart, focusing on clarity, healing, and peace. Regular participation in the Gayatri Homam can lead to long term benefits, including improved physical and mental health, reduced stress, and a heightened sense of spiritual awareness. It can also foster a greater sense of connection with the divine, providing inner strength and resilience in daily life. For those in the Art of Living community, there are regular homams and group chanting sessions at our centers and temples, and it's always a joy to participate in such a sacred and powerful experience together. Thank you so much for your insights today. The scientific and spiritual benefits of the Gayatri Homam are truly profound, and we are grateful for the knowledge you have shared. I'm sure many will be inspired to experience this practice for themselves. It's been a pleasure sharing this information. I hope that the Gayatri Mantra continues to illuminate the hearts and minds of all who practice it. May it bring peace, wisdom, and harmony to everyone's life. Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev, Namaste, and thank you for taking the time to speak with us today. The Gayatri Homam is frequently performed at the Pratapa Ganpati Temple at the Art of Living Gurukul, especially in the presence of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji. Could you begin by explaining the significance of the Gayatri Homam in the spiritual tradition? Jai Gurudev and Namaste, and thank you for this opportunity. The Gayatri Homam is an ancient Vedic ritual where the Gayatri mantra is recited, invoking the divine energy of the sun, which represents ultimate knowledge and enlightenment. The Gayatri mantra is considered one of the most powerful Vedic chants. It's a prayer for the illumination of the mind and the purification of the soul. In the spiritual context, it helps practitioners connect with the divine and cultivate wisdom, clarity, and peace. At the Art of Living Gurukul, His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji often emphasizes the importance of this ritual, especially as a means to awaken higher consciousness and promote spiritual growth. The chanting of the Gayatri Mantra in a group setting amplifies the energy, creating a powerful atmosphere of collective positive vibration. That's a beautiful explanation. The Gayatri Homam is a practice with profound spiritual benefits, but there is also growing interest in its scientific benefits. So, could you speak to how modern science views the Gayatri Homam and its effects on the body and mind? Absolutely, there has been significant interest in understanding the scientific effects of chanting, including the Gayatri Mantra and the Gayatri Homam. Modern research supports what ancient traditions have known for millennia, that chanting mantras has a wide range of positive effects on the mind and body. One of the primary scientific benefits of chanting the Gayatri Mantra is the reduction in stress. Scientific studies have shown that chanting can stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the body's relaxation response. This helps lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, and reduces anxiety. For instance, a study published in the Journal of Clinical Psychology found that mantra chanting led to a significant decrease in both anxiety and depression levels. Additionally, the chanting of the Gayatri Mantra creates sound vibrations that have a profound effect on the brain. These vibrations activate the alpha and theta brainwave states, which are associated with deep relaxation, meditation, and enhanced creativity. A study published in the Neuro Report highlighted that chanting can improve serotonin levels, of feel good neurotransmitters, leading to an improved mood and a sense of well being. That is fascinating. It's incredible how science is beginning to validate the effects of these ancient practices. Is there any research that supports the idea that a group chanting such as the one performed during the Gayatri Homam has unique benefits compared to individual chanting? Yes, there are compelling findings regarding the effects of group chanting. Group chanting amplifies the benefits of the practice significantly. This concept is often referred to as entrainment, where the energy and vibrations of a group become synchronized, creating a shared field of consciousness. Research has shown that participating in group chanting sessions leads to reductions in stress and anxiety levels, increases feelings of happiness in community, and improves emotional well-being. For example, a study in the Journal of Music Therapy showed that group singing and chanting produced significant reductions in heart rate and blood pressure, which are markers of relaxation. In the context of the Gayatri Home, the collective chanting creates a powerful field of positive energy that amplifies the benefits for each individual. In His Holiness Gurudev Shishya Vishankar Jesus' presence, this energy field is further magnified. Gurudev's presence and teachings elevate the collective consciousness, allowing the spiritual benefits to reach even higher levels. It seems that the Gayatri Home not only nurtures the individual but also has a power to positively influence the collective energy. Let's talk about the role of the elements in the Gayatri Homam, particularly the fire. What role does the fire play in the ritual, and does it have any scientific significance? Fire is one of the most important elements in the Gayatri Homam. In Vedic traditions, fire symbolizes transformation, purification, and the offering of one's intentions to the divine. When we offer substances like ghee, herbs, and grains into the fire, it is an act of surrender and purification. Fire represents the power of transformation, burning away impurities and elevating our offerings to a higher plane. Scientifically, fire is known to release negative ions into the atmosphere. Negative ions are found in natural environments such as near waterfalls or forests, and they are known to have numerous health benefits. Research has shown that negative ions help reduce stress, improve mood, and even boost immunity. In fact, a study published in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health highlighted that exposure to negative ions can reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety and improve sleep quality during the Gayatri Homam. The fire purifies not only the offerings but also the surrounding environment, making it more conducive to meditation and spiritual practices. Fire also has a therapeutic effect on the body. The heat produced by the flames can help stimulate circulation, open up energy channels, and support detoxification. In many ways, the fire in the Gayatri Homam works both spiritually and physically to cleanse and rejuvenate the participants. It's amazing to see how the elements work together in the Gayatri Homam to enhance both the spiritual and physical well being of participants. For those who are just starting with the Gayatri Homam, what advice would you give them in terms of integrating it into their daily life and experiencing its benefits? I would recommend starting with the chanting of the Gayatri Mantra daily. Even a few minutes of sincere chanting in the morning or evening can make a significant difference. You can also create a simple ritual, perhaps lighting a small lamp or incense and offering your prayers with the mantra. It's not necessary to have a large fire or perform a formal humam every day, but the mantra itself, when chanted with intention and reverence, can bring about powerful benefits. As you practice more, you might want to join a group chanting session or attend a homam at a temple or center near, like the Pratapa Ganapati temple, where we regularly perform these rituals. The group setting manifests the effect, magnifies the effect, and the presence of a spiritual teacher like His Holiness Gurudev Shishya Vishankarji helps elevate the entire experience. In the long run, the Gayatri Mantra will help you create a space of inner peace, clarity, and balance. As you continue with the regular practice, the benefits will be more evident, not only in your spiritual life but also in your mental and emotional health. The more you offer yourself to the divine through this practice, the more transformative it becomes. Thank you so much for sharing such valuable insights. It is clear that the Gayatri Homam has both deep spiritual significance and profound scientific benefits. We are grateful for your time and wisdom today. Thank you. It's been a pleasure discussing the Gayatri Homam and its transformative effects. May everyone experience the peace, wisdom, and harmony that this beautiful practice brings, Jagadev. Jai Gurudev and Namaste, and thank you for joining us today. The Gayatri Homam is a central ritual performed frequently at the Pratap Ganapati temple at the Art of Living Gurukul, particularly in the presence of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji. Can you start by sharing with us the spiritual significance of this sacred practice? Jai Gurudev, Namaste, and thank you for this opportunity. The Gayatri Homam is one of the most powerful and ancient Vedic rituals that is performed with devotion and reverence. The Gayatri Mantra is believed to be a universal prayer to the divine for the enlightenment of the mind, body, and soul. It invokes the goddess Gayatri, who represents the energy of the sun, the source of all life, wisdom, and illumination. In this Homam, The mantra is chanted in unison while offerings are made into the fire, symbolizing the surrender of our thoughts and desires to the divine in the presence of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji. The energy of the entire space is elevated. His teachings, which emphasize peace, love, and service, further enhance the spiritual experience of the Gayatri Homam, making it a collective journey of purification, harmony, and higher consciousness. That's a beautiful explanation of the practice. As we move forward, there has been increasing interest in understanding the scientific benefits of practices like the Gayatri Homam. What are some scientific insights that support its impact on well being? Absolutely. The connection between spiritual practices and scientific understanding is increasingly being recognized. The Gayatri Movement has a profound effects on the mind and body, which have been confirmed by scientific research in various fields, especially neuroscience and psychology. The first and foremost benefit is its ability to reduce stress. The Gayatri Mantra, when chanted repeatedly, leads to a calming effect on the nervous system. Research in International Journal of Yoga has shown that chanting specific mantras, including the Gayatri Mantra, can lower the secretion of cortisol, the primary stress hormone, thus reducing anxiety and promoting relaxation. Another significant finding is that chanting activates specific brainwave patterns. Studies have demonstrated that the chanting of mantras can promote alpha brainwave activity, which is associated with states of deep relaxation, peace, and meditation. This is particularly beneficial in today's fast paced world where anxiety and stress are prevalent. A study published in the Psychology of Music has also found that chanting activates areas of the brain associated with emotional regulation and improved cognitive function. It is fascinating how these spiritual practices are now being recognized for their scientific impact. Could you elaborate on the specific scientific benefits of the chanting Gayatri Mantra in a group setting, as it is often done at the Art of Living Gurukul? Group chanting or Sankirtan amplifies the effects of any individual practice. There is a powerful phenomenon known as group coherence, where the collective energy of the participants enhances the effects of the mantra. Studies in group dynamics have shown that when people chant together, the collective energy produces a harmonious frequency that resonates with each individual's energy. This can lead to increased feelings of unity, peace, and joy. From a scientific perspective, the power of collective chanting can be understood in terms of entrainment, a phenomenon in which individuals synchronize their physiological processes such as heart rate and brain waves to the rhythm of the group. This creates a collective state of calm and coherence. A study published in Psychoneuroendocrinology found that group chanting, particularly in the context of ancient spiritual practices, has been shown to reduce anxiety, lower blood pressure, and even enhance the immune response. At the Pratapa Ganpati temple, with His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji's presence, this collective energy is further magnified. His teachings and vibration enhance the environment, creating a deep sense of peace and spiritual upliftment that positively affects both the individual and the collective consciousness. It's remarkable how the collective energy amplifies the individual experience. Now, in the Gayatri Homam, the fire plays an important role. How does the element of fire contribute to the ritual, and does it have any scientific significance? Yes, fire is considered one of the most sacred elements in Vedic rituals. Symbolically, it represents transformation, purification, and the offering of our thoughts, desires, and actions to the divine. The fire is the medium through which we release our inner impurities and offer our intentions to higher consciousness. Scientifically, fire has therapeutic properties. It generates infrared radiation, which has been shown to promote blood circulation and detoxification in the body. Additionally, the heat from the fire stimulates the release of endorphins, which are natural mood enhancers that reduce pain and stress. Moreover, the fire in the Gayatri Homam helps purify the environment. It produces negative ions, which have been shown to improve air quality and have health benefits, such as enhancing mental clarity and boosting the immune system. A study published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine found that negative ions improve serotonin levels in the brain, helping to reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. Thus, the fire in the Gayatri Home not only symbolizes spiritual purification but also serves a practical scientific purpose by positively influencing both the atmosphere and the participants. It seems that the ritual is not only a spiritual practice but also has tangible physical benefits as well. For someone who is new to the Gayatri Home, what advice would you give to them in terms of integrating into their daily routine? For anyone new to the practice, I would recommend starting with a simple daily routine of chanting the Gayatri Mantra. Even dedicating a few minutes every morning or evening to chant can make a significant difference in one's mental and emotional well being. It is not necessary to perform a full homam at home, but creating a quiet space, lighting a lamp or incense, and chanting with intention is a wonderful way to begin. If possible, participating in group chanting sessions or attending Gayatri Homam at a temple like the Art of Living Gurukul can deepen the experience. The collective energy of the group combined with the spiritual presence of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji will amplify the benefits of the practice over time as one continues to engage with the mantra. They will notice improvements in clarity of thoughts, emotional balance, and a greater sense of peace and connectedness. Additionally, for those who are particularly interested in the scientific benefits, I would recommend also focusing on the health and the breath and the meditative aspect of the practice. Deep mindful breathing during chanting can significantly increase oxygen flow to the brain, enhancing cognitive function and emotional stability. Thank you so much for sharing these insights. It's clear that the Gayatri Homam is not only a profound spiritual practice, but also has far reaching scientific benefits for the body, mind, and collective consciousness. Thank you for having me. I'm glad to share the benefits of this sacred practice. May everyone experience the transformative power of the Gayatri Homam both spiritually and scientifically, and may it bring peace, wisdom, and well being into their lives. Jai Gurudev.